What's going on, guys? How you doing today? It's a beautiful day. It's a wet, rainy Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know what day today is. It's a day, it's wet out, but we're working on the STI. So I genuinely miss working on the STI. There's not a whole lot we can do up until we get the motor back. A lot of you guys have been asking. I'm waiting on pistons. Well, Outfront Motorsports is waiting on pistons. Once the pistons are done, they can go ahead and assemble the rest of the block. Everything else is pretty much done on that motor. The heads are built, they're assembled. The short block is closed deck. The crank is back from being nitrated. We're literally just waiting on pistons. Once pistons are done, they can assemble the block, send it back up here, and we can go ahead and get it back in the STI. But Today I want to go ahead and I want to get the stock seats pulled out of this thing, at least the front seats. The rear seats are going to end up staying in the car, but these stock OEM seats I want to swap out with something else. They're totally fine, they work great, they're heated, they're leather. A, I'm not a huge fan of full leather seats. B, they're heated. 3, they're heavy, and the bolstering on them just isn't enough for what I want. So we're gonna end up taking those out of the car today. I also have some other updates for you guys. Oil pump. So I was kind of curious. I was looking around on what to do with the oil pump for this thing because they don't make oil pumps for this motor anymore at all. So we're gonna end up going through, we're gonna rebuild this OEM EG33 oil pump. We're just gonna completely disassemble it. On payday, I'll order everything to get that reassembled. I was talking to the engine builder about what to do with this, just to see if we needed to increase flow, bore it out, or anything like that. Totally fine for our application. What we're doing, we are going to shim it. We're going to end up doing one extra shim on the actual spring in there just to help with oil pressure a little bit. So that should be pretty easy. When I get all the parts to do that, I'll make a video showing you guys how to rebuild an oil pump and how to shim an oil pump. Also, I've been ordering like a plethora of like OEM parts that are difficult to get. So I have like all new timing cover, a whole bunch of gaskets in here, bolts, hardware, you name it, it's in there. The water pump, it's all coming together. Slowly but surely we're making progress. And then as you guys know, we have our fuel system completely here and ordered, fuel pressure regulator, fuel rails, blower, TGV deletes. And then I don't know if you guys saw this, but we did get our clutch in for the STI. This is an X clutch twin disc ceramic clutch. It is sprung, so it will still be good for daily driving. And it's converting it from, I believe, push to pull or pull to push, one or the other. I don't remember off the top of my head, but super nice clutch from X Clutch. I'll go over all that. I mean, if you just look at the clutch alignment tool, they even CNC'd the clutch alignment tool. So pretty cool them do that. Today's mission, seats coming out of this so that way I can sell them. So I'm gonna get let's get the STI pushed out of the way first so that way we can actually open the doors to be able to get these seats out. The driver's seat's gonna be a little bit of a pain because it is a electric seat and there's no power. And actually I have a battery in here. I wonder if I could do that. I'm curious because I do have a battery in this car now. There we go. I wonder if I can connect the battery up and it'll move the seat. I wonder if our windows work. Ho ho! I can roll our windows up and down. That's kind of nice. Let me do that other one. Can I move the seat? Oh my God, thank God I can move the seat. So I'm glad that even though we don't have an ECU or anything in here, we can still go ahead and use a lot of the features that the car has, which is good for us. So that way, when the new motor goes in, we know that most of this stuff doesn't really affect some of the body harness stuff, which is actually really good for what we're doing. So that whole mess of wires will be a situation for another day when we get our ECU. So I'm not gonna worry about a lot of that now. A lot of that stuff down there isn't even like important. It's like climate control. I mean, it's important, it's like climate control stuff, but game plan for today, get these things out, and then I might go ahead and start taking out the SRS module in this car. Because the seats are coming out and the airbags in here is going to trip the SRS system, there's not really a big point in keeping the entire airbag system in the car. I mean, the car's going to be getting a full cage anyways, so there's not a huge point in keeping the SRS module in here. So plus I've already pulled out like 4 of the airbags, so I might as well just pull out the rest of them. But let me get this seat pulled out. What is that? That's like a 14? I think it's like 14 millimeter. Get this one pulled out, then we'll jump over to the other side. So super easy to pull out, 4 bolts, one right there, one on the other side, and then the 2 back ones. On the bottom side, there's a couple of connectors. One of them seems to be SRS. The other one is like seat belt clicker doodad to make sure the seatbelt's plugged in. And then the other one is the weight sensor for the seat. But it's pretty comfy like outside of the car. Seat's not too bad outside of the car. The bolstering in it just isn't what I am looking for, especially for what we're gonna be doing to the car. So this was the lighter of the two to get out. The other one has an electric motor on the bottom side of it, just because that one is a power seat. So that one's gonna be a real struggle to get out of the car, but not too bad. Maybe I'll make these into like gaming chairs or something. I don't know, I might do something with these seats. To be honest, I'll probably just end up selling them. But let's get the other one out. Exact same process, probably gonna be a couple of extra little electrical connectors in there for the seat motors. Aside from that, should be solid. That's definitely not enough room though to be able to get that seat out. So let me get that e-brake. All right, let's push this thing again. There you go, see, you got it, STI. You're not as heavy as you look. All right, don't move, don't move, don't move. Stop it, stop, stop. I really need you to move. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, come on. There's actually not that much more. There we go. Ow, it's a steering wheel. Of course. Forward, then out. Woo! Why is this so heavy? Yo, so I've owned the STI 2/3 of its life, per mileage speaking. I bought the car at 9,000 miles. It now has a little over 30,000 on the chassis. And I can tell you one thing, never have I had red pepper flakes in my pocket. Like, I don't know what the last owner ate, but dude, you left your red pepper flakes under the carpet in here, man. Like, you forgot your red pepper flakes. How is he ever gonna eat his pizza? Both seats are now out of the car. It's actually very, very, very empty in here. It's a little bit stressful, but it does give me a very good opportunity to be able to vacuum under the carpets. Same thing on the other side. This side had one extra connector for the motor harness for the extra electrical motors on the bottom of the seat, but it's all out. It's all out. The seats are out. Now I can get them posted for sale. And then when these sell, hopefully I'll have enough to order the other seats. I'm thinking of just snagging like a set of Corbos or something that's somewhat cost effective and doesn't completely break the bank. But these, really good condition for, I mean, what they are. No rips, no tears, nothing like that. They were awesome seats when I had them in the car. They just don't have enough bolstering for what I want. I'm not a huge fan of like all leather. Like the leather still, something over there just made a weird noise. The leather still feels like very slippery. Yo, does this stress anyone else out like it does me? Like the inside of my car is pretty much stripped at this point. The dash isn't bolted in either. It just kind of sat in there. The only thing that's actually bolted in inside of the interior right now is the steering wheel. And that'll probably end up coming out. Actually, no, I'm gonna try to keep that. I'm actually gonna keep that steering wheel just because I like the interface controls with the radio and we are gonna make the radio work, but this is about as stripped as the interior is gonna get. It's only a little bit stressful. Seats are out of the car. This is about where I'm gonna stop today. I'm working on the STI. I still have to pull out the SRS module in the car, but I don't think a lot of you guys want to watch me go through there and just remove some airbags out of the car and some wiring harnesses and whatnot. So once I actually get some like good parts going for the STI, we can really start shooting a lot more of the STI videos. A lot of it's just me being held up by being able to order parts right now just because I can't afford some of them, waiting on the motor to come back from Outfront Motorsport. So once all that comes back, everything's gonna be chooching right along with the STI build, and stuff's really gonna start happening very fast and very quickly, just because we do have a shelf of parts over here, so that way we can actually get stuff going on it. But I want to take a couple minutes and talk about the upload 2 days ago for you guys. It's yesterday for me about the BRZ video. Seems like a lot of people got upset. A lot of people got their panties in a knot, or a lot of people got angry. That video wasn't a review video. I never said it was a review video. That video was strictly my opinion and my thoughts on the new BRZ. My opinion still stands. Here's the thing. Everyone is going to have different opinions on absolutely everything in the world. My opinion's gonna differ from yours, your opinion's gonna differ from mine, and vice versa throughout the entire world. No two people are gonna have the exact same views on one thing. So if I say something and you get all upset or you get offended or anything like that, that's not my goal. My goal is to not like upset or offend anyone on the channel or prospecting people coming to the channel watching some videos. It's literally just my thoughts and my opinions on it. I'm never gonna be, and I don't plan on ever being someone who's just gonna like push marketing from a manufacturer or someone who makes parts or someone who makes cars to try to help push their product. If I genuinely don't like their product or I genuinely think it's not good, I'll share that with you guys. But based off of what I saw in yesterday's video, I don't think I'll end up doing do any more of those videos, just like my opinion based on like new cars coming out, current cars coming out. Like if you guys DM me and you ask me in like a specific comment or something like that, I'll definitely share my thoughts with you guys. But on things like that going forward, I'll keep that stuff to myself, just because it seems like a lot of people are strictly on a different page than me. But I'm still gonna upload stuff regarding my opinion on like parts, things like that, things to try to help you guys out and stay away from. So just keep that in mind as we go forward. But I just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about that. My goal was to never offend anyone or upset anyone or genuinely make people angry, because a lot of people seem like they got pretty upset. Wasn't my goal, just sharing my thoughts and my viewpoint on it, aside from all these other like channels out there who are just trying to push the car, push the marketing, push all these like key points for like trying to sell the vehicle or something like that. But anyways, I'm getting like off topic. Once again, if I did upset you or anything like that, I do apologize if I made you angry or anything. My opinion still stands and my viewpoints are still the same, but I did want to touch on that one. So going forward, I will avoid those video types. But that's all I got for you guys on this one. I just want to take a couple minutes to talk about that, get these seats out of the STI, and keep pushing on, keep moving, keep doing the stuff. So we have a live stream later tonight. So if you guys want to swing through the live stream, come hang out and kick it for a little bit, please feel free. Probably be doing a live stream from like 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to probably about like 8 p.m. So an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour long stream. So if you got any questions, bring them through. We'll probably just kick it, do some fun stuff, watch some videos, check out some of your guys' cars and whatnot. But that's all I got for you guys on this one. So if you like the video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button and turn it blue, like the Subaru. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be, not gonna force you, but your boy always appreciates it, because 60% of the people who watch the channel are not subscribed. So I mean, your boy always appreciates the support. And with that though, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies.